with me, David Attenborough. As urban areas continue to remain deserted during the global pandemic, animals return to the inner city like never seen before. Here, a family of geese crossing the tarmac at a usually busy airport. And here, a bear approaches these abandoned cars, prizing them open like a nut, to gorge on the vitamin-rich goodness within. And, as always, where the mother bear goes, the cubs are sure to follow. Here they come, joining her in the Honda Odyssey. And here, a family of penguins have moved in to this boy's bathtub. You can see the excitement in his eyes, as this is the first time in a month they'll have fresh food. And even here, in this New York karaoke bar, animals are slowly venturing back to what was once their own.
Okay, here comes the intro. Very nice. I like this song a lot. This one's for you, Donny. Here we go. And they called it Puppy Love. Oh, I guess they'll never know how the young heart really feels and why I love her so. And they called it Puppy Love. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Can't read the lyrics, they're going too quickly. And you ain't no friend of mine. It's in the trees, it's coming. When I was a child, running through the night, afraid of what might be. Hiding in the dark, hiding in the streets, and of what was following me. Do, 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 the hounds of love are hunting. I've always been a coward, that's true. Do, 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 and I don't know what's good for me. In touch with the ground, I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. I don't know what this song is, smell like a sound. I'm lost in a crowd, and I'm hungry like the wolf. Straddle the line in discord and rhyme. What is this song? I don't even know what this is. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Mouth is alive with juices like wine. That's disgusting. And I'm hungry like the wolf. Here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. Hello, it's Piff the Magic Dragon. Welcome to Piff the Magic Dragon's Golden Hour, starring me, Piff the Magic Dragon, Mr. Piffles, and Jade Simone. She's awake.
Yes.
She's awake, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Because we have got a very, very special guest today. Not yet, but in just a second. Jade, did you like that piece?
Yeah. It was, you gave it a heck of a shot.
Me? The dog.
Right,
You're
yeah,
talking to the
okay.
dog, right?
Yeah, yes.
Just say to the
dog. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
he was singing karaoke. He tried his
It
best.
was the puppy love was my favorite.
Didn't you, buddy? You did a good job.
He did a great job.
Yeah, I think it definitely.
It's just amazing how his voice just like.
He's got a lovely voice. Very dulcet tones.
I'm awake, guys. I didn't wear my showgirl. I hope you're okay with that. I wore this crazy glittery jogging suit. I own them in like every color, so I figured.
You've got two colours.
No, I have a third now.
What's the third colour?
You just don't know.
What is it?
It's like a pinky kind of peach. It's really cute.
I haven't seen that one yet. All right.
Exactly.
Let's get on with it. Our guest today is one of my favourite comedians. Well, the thing is, in America, I've been getting to know comics out here. And this guy is a comic that I've got to know. and I love his stuff. He just released an album, Always a Momma Bear. We're going to watch a little clip from it now. You got that ready, Alex?
You have a little boy crush, don't you?
Okay, I do, yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite part about doing these shows is that a lot of women come out together and they get drunk together, which is a fun thing for me to watch. I like that. That also sounds very creepy. That sounds like I'm hiding behind a tree. But when groups of girls get drunk together, there's always like I like the dynamic of the group. It's something that's foreign to me. There's always one chick that's in charge of the whole group. There's a Momma Bear for every group of bear cubs every time you guys go out, and that's an amazing thing. I did a college show. I went out after the show. There were 10 girls outside having the best fucking time. Momma Bear is 5 feet away, scowling. She looks at the whole group. She goes, "We're going home!" To 10 drunk girls. Have you ever tried to get, I don't know, one drunk girl to go home? It's impossible. It's like taming a wild beast. You're like, easy there, big fella. Pizza, pizza. So I was like, I'm gonna watch the rest of this. One chick in the group started talking to a dude. This set Momma Bear the fuck off. She looks at her, she goes, Jessica, I'm putting you to bed. That was shocking to me. Because there's none of that for me. There's no Papa Bear in my fucking group. I've never had a dude get drunk, talk to a chick, and been like, Joshua! I'm tucking you in. Hold my hand, watching Bravo the rest of the day. Let's go. If anything, every guy I know wants his buddies to hook up with the girls that they should not. And I'm sorry to break that to you. My buddy was talking to a girl in the bar 2 weeks ago. He's like, should I do this? I was like, every guy I know is like a bad third base coach. We're just sending everybody home. Mustache, go! 3 boobs, better than 2, go! Smells like shit, smells good to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jared Freid.
Yay, Jared.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
We got the landscapers in just for you.
Yeah, they'll go away in just a minute.
Yeah, we got them and we said, hey, can you come right to the garage door with your air blowers?
Come to the door.
Not yet. Jared's not on yet. Okay, come. He's on. He's live. Come. And there they are.
Timing.
Wow, such soothing sounds. How you doing, Jared?
I'm doing okay. I'm horrified at having to watch myself do stand-up. I don't. Do you ever watch your own shows and you're sitting there like, oh,
it's horrible.
Oh.
Yesterday.
Oh, that makes me sick to my stomach. I mean, I hope people like this, but I'm hurting. But
yesterday we had 2 of our friends, Amber and Ryan, on, and we showed a clip when they were on America's Got Talent, and Amber shot Ryan in the throat with a flaming arrow. And what I forgot was that afterwards, they like, Nick Cannon runs over and Howard Mandel's all concerned, and it's really brutal. And we just showed it, the whole thing, and they had to watch the whole thing, and then we came to them and they were like, oh God, really? We had to see the whole thing. So, yeah, I mean, there must be a way. Alex, how do we do it so that people can't see what they're watching?
I just get me like now. Call me. I should have came on when the person with the lawn people came in.
Yeah, right. Or at least you should have been hidden in the cupboard.
I almost did myself, but I'm so happy to be here. You have this is an amazing thing you're putting together. I love what you're doing.
I told you.
Ta-da.
How long ago was I on your podcast? 2 weeks ago?
This is so spectacular. I love the opening. I'm just like so pumped about what you're doing. This is great.
Well, I have, I've seen you. How long have you been doing the J Train for?
I've been doing it like 7 years. I've been in the podcast game. And when I first started doing it, I felt like I was late. But now I'm realizing I was pretty early. But, 7 years doing J-Train podcast. And we take emails from listeners and give them advice. So, once an episode, we bring on a guy with a lawnmower, and he just plays. This actually feels like I'm at home. Like, I love what's going. It's nice that you guys made me feel comfortable. I know you guys are fans.
How
of the
often
show.
does the guy come?
Once every 2 weeks on
You're
Wednesday.
kidding. The special
Is he an
landscaping
essential
episode.
worker?
This is going to be a regular occurrence. So I've known you for like, I don't know, like what?
Is he an essential worker? Is he the one guy who still gets to work?
Yes,
like, I gotta
it's
go cut the lawn.
essential.
All the plants are fake. We're in
No,
Las
they're
Vegas.
not.
How is this?
Not in the back, they're not, but it's essential that he blows the shit around. It's essential.
Oh my God.
It really is. Yep.
Anyway, I saw all you do these great podcasts. Penn has his fancy podcast. And I was like, we've got to up our game. We've got to get Piff TV going in quarantine. And seeing as we had nothing else to do, we did it. And look, I built this. I didn't build anything. I got all this fancy stuff built, like a desk. Do you like my desk?
He's so proud.
Look, it says P on it.
I love everything about it. The desk is fantastic.
I got some shelves.
I mean, thanks. I like that we didn't go showgirl outfit today. Thanks a lot. You're like, Jared Freid's on. We'll go with
No,
sweat.
you know what it was? I came out, actually, Jared, you're going to laugh. I came out and I said, so what do you want me to do? You want me to do showgirl? You want me to do
I said, dress down.
funky?
Jared's on. We've got the
and
gardener
that's
in.
exactly. He's like, nah, dress down. Jared doesn't need all of the showgirl stuff. I'll get you. I mean, it's a lot going on right here during showgirl.
No. You look fantastic. It's a whole production in itself. It's its own desk.
Yes,
That's all right.
It's its own desk. I had to build this fancy desk just to distract from
the
your fancy
showgirl's a
desk.
lot. I enjoy wearing the showgirl though. It's a lot of fun. But it's kind of fun to like be funky Jade, have a shoe cam. You know, I think today I'm like half J-Lo, half something. I don't know what's going on.
I just want to speak to the viewer at the moment. Have you bought Jared's album yet? Because you should. Always the Momma Bear. We got the picture.
Yes.
Alex, can we show the picture?
Love you.
I love it. I've just been lip syncing it for months.
Thank
by the
you.
way, I don't be like, oh, he's doing that great thing they do on late night where they just promote anything.
No, he's not.
No, normally don't talk about anything
doesn't do that.
somebody does because I usually
you're just
like
being
it.
extra grumpy about it. You're just like, yeah, okay, cool product, whatever. So anyway, I mean, you have a little bit of a boy crush. I'm loving this. It's kind of sexy.
I have a massive crush on
It's
Jared.
a mutual crush. I love
Look at that mustache.
everything that Piff does.
I mean,
I
that is
know.
a full...
So I went. This is my new quarantine thing. I think now is the time that we all gotta start zagging. Where we would have done one thing, let's do another thing. I'm going mustache. I'm full bush downstairs.
All right.
It's a real new life for me.
No, I think it's great.
I
It's
grew
great.
a beard and I had to shave it off on the day one of this TV show because it looked so bad. I had a clear rule. The rule was no shit. Like I wasn't going to trim the beard in any way because I was imagining I was on a desert island, and everyone was like, "Oh, it looks really bad. You got to trim it up to make it look neat." I'm like, "No, it's a quarantine beard. I'm not trimming it." And in the end, it was horrific. I shaved it off on day one of the podcast.
You should have owned it.
Video.
You know
Is
it-
this?
You should
You
have
know
owned
it-
it. You should have just said, this is my beard. This is what it's going to be like. It's crappy. It's shitty. If people don't like it, I don't care. It's me.
Jade,
And just
you were the one
own
telling
it.
me to shave it.
No,
Demanding.
I said clean the
refused
neck.
You
I
refused to feed me.
No, I just
You
said
refused
clean.
to
He's so
feed
full
me
of crap. Here we go.
until...
I
This
love
is-
it. I love
This
it.
is so funny to me because every guy, Piff, I'm with you 100,000%. I had the same thought. I'm going to grow a beard. I'm going to have it like Dumbledore down my body. And by the end of the quarantine, I'm going to come out. People are going to go, what the fuck happened to you? I'll have this huge beard. And then my girlfriend said the same thing. She's like, just trim the neck. And it's like, just do something to the neck. Oh, what is going on? Like, all of us, every man imagined themselves Tom Hanks on that island with Wilson. But there's that's why they didn't have the girlfriend on the island too. Because the girlfriend the whole time would be going, Hey, why'd you just trim the neck? What? Do you do that?
I'm gonna let you get away with this, but
Oh.
he's full of shit right now.
I'm going to be paying for this
No,
for the next
actually,
week,
you won't.
Jared.
No, Jared, he won't because
I'm enjoying it, but let me tell you, I'm
I-
going to be paying for it.
I don't have time for payback. I just go and do my thing. I don't have time for the payback.
Are you? Who is this new person?
It's not a new person, babe. You know that.
Yeah, you're
You
keeping
know
a
that.
list. She's
Oh.
keeping a list,
My
Jared.
girlfriend just
I just needed him to trim just right about here. The rest I didn't
Well,
care.
that-
It was just, but the problem is he got this little weird patch right here that just looked prepubescent, and it was just so sad. It was like its own little island that just hung out. And
I
it
had a
was like-
Wilson.
Oh,
It had a
man.
Wilson.
I mean, it was so bad.
All right. Now listen. Let's all focus.
Okay, we're focused.
Okay.
Sometime in the
Okay.
past, it's all the past now, none of it matters. Sometime in the past, Jared invited me on his podcast, and on his podcast, he gives relationship advice to listeners.
Oh, joy.
And I thought it was very sad that Jade was not able to give relationship advice to listeners. So,
I'm with you.
No,
I want to hear what Jane has to
Jared.
say. I'm with
right, yes. So we have
I'm
some...
not a typical woman, you know that. So my relationship advice can be a little dude
Here we go.
sometimes.
Here we go. Right.
That's okay. Everyone gets a perspective. Listen, my show, Piff and I, we don't know what the hell we're talking about. We're talking out of our butts. It doesn't matter. Everyone gets a perspective. That's what the show's all about. All you have to do with advice is
I got
take
this.
the person at their word. That's the only thing I ask guests. The only thing I do. Take them seriously. Whatever your problem is, there's no such thing as a luxury issue. Every issue is a real issue.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, here we go.
Hit me, Piff.
Step one. Question one. I've been dating a girl for 3 weeks and just found out her name is Pay. I've been calling her Paige this whole time and she just corrected me. Do I disappear?
Well, the fact that you lasted.
These are genuine questions, by the way.
Oh, my God. So you've been calling this girl by the wrong name for 3 weeks.
Not me.
No, I'm saying he was. And
Or she.
or she, and you just now got corrected. Well, I'll give that girl credit because maybe, I don't know. If it was me,
What would you do, Jade?
I would see how long it went on.
If somebody was like, hey, Jane, what about hey, Jane? You must have been called Jane before.
A few times, not many.
There you go. Say,
Yeah.
hey, Jane, 3 weeks later.
Oh, you have to do it at the right time. You got to, but see, that's the comic in me. I will see how long it's going to go. And then at this moment, usually probably in front of all of his friends or something, I'll be like, by the way, guys, he's been calling me the wrong name for 3 weeks. But, when we're having that moment, I've called him a whole totally different name too. I just don't say it out loud.
Piff, what was the original name and what was the mistake name?
Yeah.
The original name is Paige. Paige. The no,
The real name is Pay.
Oh my God. So
No,
you totally read this wrong.
no, I didn't. I've been dating for.
Oh my God.
Well, no, did I
Jared.
write it wrong? It's
Yeah,
just writing.
it's
guys, it's the warm-up question,
so
all right?
wrong.
It's a warm-up question.
How
Well,
are you supposed to
I only
answer?
asked that question because there's a little bit like if it was like if it's Paige versus like Payne, like Jade versus Jane, I could go, I've been saying Jade. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Okay, so here we go. The
I had a
actual
cold.
name.
It sounded like I said something else.
Actual name, P-E-I, Pay.
Pay.
She's
Hey.
been calling her Paige, P-A-I-G-E.
Oh, that's kind of,
yeah, that's a tough one.
yeah, that one, I don't
Her
know.
actual name is shorter than the fake name this
So
girl
it's
was calling
Pay,
her.
but she's been saying Paige. But
Right.
it depends on how she's accenting that G. Maybe she was just like Paige, and no, she didn't notice
Is
until
she ending
goes,
all of her other
Paige.
words with an additional G-E?
I
Hey,
don't know. That's a tough one.
how are you doing?
You're such
See,
a butthead.
See, this is you can come back from this. You can come back from this. Nobody falls in love with a name. Nobody falls in like with a name. It's just the name. It's like when all of us would go like do open mics and go on stage the first few times, and they'd go, Gerard Freid is up next, and you would go up and you know what? Some people would spend their 5 minutes on the open mic going, well, my name is actually Jared Freid. And you'd be like, well, you've just wasted all of your time. You didn't even get to the substance. If anything, This person, what they should do is say, I cared so much about you and your substance that your name mattered very little to me. Put it in a positive light.
You see, this is why he's so good. This is why Jared Freid is the hero for our times when we're locked away.
You're welcome.
From our loved ones, or possibly
But see,
people.
it's amazing.
What?
It's amazing how, like he said at the very end, like he used that as, I care more about your substance, which is funny, and I love that. But for me, I was like, it's a riot to see how long she goes before she corrects it.
Oh, I agree. That is, I mean, like, let that go. Like, they like, if the person on the other side, it is kind of a judgment of them. Like, if I dated someone who let me get their name wrong for a year, and they still knew that I liked them, I would think that they were a hilarious person. But we're getting the email from the emailer is the one getting it wrong. So they're the one that feels stressed out and anxious about it.
And you call people by their wrong names all the time,
All
Piff.
the time.
All the time.
All the time.
We all do.
There's a good friend of ours, and we went out for dinner with her and her husband. For the entire night, I called her husband Steve and introduced him to multiple people as Steve, and his name was not Steve. And then,
how about this?
Even after she corrected me, I still got it wrong the next time I saw it. Like a week later, I continued. Oh God, how about what?
No, but here's the thing. At that point, you just go with it. Because I have a good friend. The girl that he ended up marrying. Her family kept calling him. His name's Brian. They kept calling him Byron. So now they legitimately only call him Byron. There was also a guy in my fraternity, and he was from Qatar, and his name was Hamid. And there was a girl once at a party. She was like talking to a bunch of guys, and she goes, "Yeah, that's Dan, that's Frank." And then she looks at Hamid and she goes, "And that's Kevin." And we were like, "Did you just call the guy named Hamid Kevin?" And we all laughed for like an hour. And then from then on, he was Kevin. Like it becomes, the joke is fun.
Yes.
I love it.
I've been called other names that don't really,
What are your nicknames, Jade? What nicknames have you been called?
No.
Do you have nicknames, Jade?
Well, when I was younger, I used to get called Cha-Cha.
What's Cha-Cha for?
Because I was always like dancing, so I'd get called Cha-Cha all the time. Yeah. And then when I would get introduced for stage, instead of saying Jade Simone, they'd always say Jade or Jod Simon. I got called Simon all the time.
All right.
They're like, who is this Jewish dancer that's coming up?
Exactly.
Josh
then you come
Simon
up on stage.
will now be doing...
Josh Simon.
Yeah,
Josh Simon had his bar mitzvah last week.
Yeah, you sound Jewish, and then you come up on stage and you're like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
Josh Simon. Thank you very much, Josh.
You got it.
All right, question number
Love
2. Here we go. I accidentally slept with my best friend's wife 3 times.
Okay.
It happens
That
to
ain't
the
no
best of us.
accident.
I decided to sleep with him too to make things even. Now they're both having an affair with me. What do I do?
Ugh. I mean,
read
you want
that let me see it.
So I accidentally... Wait, let me read it.
Yeah, read it.
I accidentally slept with my best friend's wife 3 times. Okay, so she has a best friend.
I got that.
Sleeps with the wife 3 times. I decided to sleep with him too to make things even. It's very generous.
This is the most Vegas email I've ever heard.
It really is. It's so.
This didn't come from. I can tell you who this didn't come from. Josh Simon. He did not.
Oh, this is Tiger King all over again. Now they're both having an affair with me. So she's having an affair with both of them, but neither of them know, I guess.
How do you know that they don't know? How do you know it wasn't
guess,
just...
that's why it
okay,
specifically
but
said
it could just
guess.
be a game. So she was with her for 3 times. That was like sexy and hot. She probably went home and really did him really well, and he was trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And then maybe there was somewhere in that discussion, and she ended up sleeping with him. And how do you know they don't know? And this is just a fun little game.
We don't know. We
Now,
don't know they don't
we
know.
have to take the emailer at their word, I guess.
Okay.
Yes.
There's really 2 choices. One, you become a throuple.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys are now sister wives and all that stuff. Or 2, I mean, my thing is, this is their problem, not the person who got involved. You're the tripod on this. You're a tripod, but you're really you've entered into. You should take off the one leg. I think this person needs. I always advise. I don't walk into a burning home. I walk out of the burning home.
Yep,
This house is on fire.
Yes,
You need to say to both parties, hey, you guys obviously have a problem, and you got to have your fun. You got to be with both. Good for you. But
they are having their own issues.
Yeah. This is their issue, not yours.
Yeah.
You need to talk to both of them individually and say, hey, we had fun, no harm, no foul. But you and your significant other have a problem that I can't help with, and I'm only adding more fuel to this fire. So I need to leave.
Yep.
Question number 3. I jumped off a balcony because I was sleeping with my best friend's wife. I think this is...
Where are you
Is
getting
this
these
the same
questions?
emailer? And sprained my ankle. What do I tell people?
I jumped off a balcony.
Hey, you just Oh, I understand because it's. I think this is like a part 2.
They might be connected.
So basically, she's concerned because they're both. Well, I guess this answers the question. They don't know that she is having an affair with both of them. Now, one of them knows that she jumped off of the balcony.
Hey, you know what? This might be what saves the marriage. Like they could go, we have nothing in common. Wait a minute. You're into her. I'm into her. And maybe this is the thing that like brings them together. They're like, oh, we have the same taste in men or women, whatever sex this is. And then they, this is their common bond that, secures the marriage.
Yeah, it's like,
Let's
hey, you remember that one time when, whoever it was jumped out the window and sprained the ankle, and then they all laugh and, the grandchildren around the fire. Hey, grandkids, let me tell you a story of how we saved our marriage.
She licks your butt too? Like that type of.
All right, we got one more story. Well, email. We got one more email.
Where did you get these emails?
This one, Lindsay just emailed me. It just came in. So.
Hi, Lindsay.
Lindsay looks after our comments for us. All right, here we go. Where is it? Hang on. Now, when Jared does this, he's a lot more smooth than I am. Know. He's not like, oh, hang on a minute, I've got to root around in my phone.
No. This is okay. I mean, I love this set. I love everything you're doing. I've
great. Got a dog and a cushion here. Look.
It's unbelievable. This is like, when you told me, you said to me, you go, I'm turning my garage into a studio, and I had thoughts of, I'm like, okay, what's he going to do? And now I'm looking at Johnny Carson on The Tonight Show, and this is crazy. This is unbelievable.
Yeah. Look, we got desk and shelves. All right, here we go.
Well,
I love it.
At least Jude is, Ed McMahon.
You cut me like a knife.
I'm Ed McMahon, which is the joke. Do you get that, Piff?
No, I
don't
understand.
So
I don't
Johnny
understand America.
Carson
I don't understand this country.
A co-host who, never mind.
Here we go. I work with my other half. The job involves a lot of traveling in high-pressure situations, on stage and television, and spending almost all of our time together. I'm the only one who cleans the house, looks after the dogs, and sorts out his tacular. How do I avoid wanting to leave him in a ditch? From Josh Simon. Now, how do you address those concerns?
Yeah, good write-up there, Lindsay.
Here's what you do. Because I just moved in with my girlfriend, and here's my advice. See these headphones I'm wearing? You get up here. Every time my girlfriend gets upset with me, I go, well, let's take a moment, and then I just put on the headphones, and I go somewhere else. And now, anytime like we're about to fight, I just start reaching towards headphones, and she's like, "No!" And I'm like, "Okay."
I'm gonna get a pair of nice headphones like that.
I know, but that's so funny because we don't need headphones. That letter was written, which is funny, but it's actually nothing I
Josh
feel.
Simon is all
It's
over this
nothing I
episode.
feel, though. I mean, we get the joke, but I travel on the road. We're together all the time.
Are
and
you
all
allowed
this-
to put
he
items down
loves-
on any kitchen surface? Are you? Because in our kitchen, we have at least 4 surfaces. 4 surface. Anytime I put anything down, I get squeaked at. She comes, she squirts it, she cleans it off with a little cloth.
As someone who's here a lot, I need headphones.
I'm telling you, the headphone trick works.
Jade, how can I help you? Help me help you, Jade. What do you need more from me?
Nothing.
Come on, you just tell me.
I seriously don't
Can I
need
learn to
Jade,
cook for myself?
Now is the time.
I
Now's
know,
the
but Josh,
time.
I'm telling you, I just know what he's about. I get it.
What
I
is he about?
understand
Let's talk
it.
about what this is
No,
about.
Share
I
with the
get
group.
it and I understand it.
Come on, Come on, what's this about?
You're just you. And so you accept it or you don't. And it's not worth, like, I was told by someone in my past that I really respect a lot. Certain things are not worth little moments or little arguments.
What certain things?
And it's just.
Come on, mate, look, this is your opportunity.
He wants us to fight so bad, which is
I'm
so
not,
funny.
Look, this is not what this is about. It's not
No.
about fighting. This is about Jared, the hero we need in these times.
I know, but
stepping in.
Okay, let me finish.
Here we go.
And
Well,
then,
come
all
on.
right, because this is Piff. He likes
Oh.
if he's not the center of attention. So,
Here it comes.
there,
Here it
no,
comes.
guys, there really isn't a problem.
Come on, Jay, just
so
let it
this
out.
is really a bad situation for me right now. I'm more uncomfortable with the fact that you're
just let it out,
wanting
Jay.
it to be something.
just let it out.
Okay, never mind.
Come on,
I'm
just
good.
talk to me about the kitchen
I'm very
surface.
happy.
Let's
and
deal
I
with the
love
kitchen surface. Let's
everything,
get it out there.
so-
What is our kitchen surface made from?
Jade's about to put on headphones right now.
Yeah, it's not me. It really isn't.
What stone is our kitchen surface?
It's a mix of this new weird stone that they picked, but it's very porous, and you can't have certain products on it
What
for
products?
too long. Well, like it'll
Water?
leave rings and
You
stuff.
can't have water on
No,
it.
you can have water on it,
Oh.
but you know what I mean. It'll leave rings, so you just can't leave it on there too long. It'll dry out,
Hmm.
but it will leave a ring for a while.
Piff,
and you just
this
clean
is-
it up.
Piff, I'm with you, Piff. I gotta say, my girlfriend and I, when we moved in, we've been moved in together 3 days now. A day in, she goes, use a coaster. And I was like, I closed my eyes and I was like, how do I move out of here? How do I end this relationship? We signed a year lease. Oh, shit.
No, listen.
I didn't know I was dealing with a coaster bitch.
Here's what
I
happened
don't-
here.
We
Here's what-
actually only own like 3 coasters, so it's not really
We
that
have to
big.
share
Maybe
coasters.
that's the solution. That's the solution. More coasters, because the problem is if you're not a coaster person, they're never on your mind. So
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
not
just
really
had,
a coaster person, and the
All right.
kitchen and the kitchen actually is fine.
Sounds like
he
you
has
are.
one
Well, look, we've
coaster
got
on
these-
his desk.
Let's get a close.
We
up
don't
of this
really have
coaster.
coasters in the house.
Alex, where's my close? We got a close-up camera here. We're gonna point it at the coaster. Here it comes. Look, it's a robot.
I love
camera.
it.
Here we look. Just get it live, Alex. And so, why does it look that color?
Don't worry about what the monitor looks like.
No,
Just go
no,
to the
I'm not.
coaster.
It's the whole thing looks like. Down, Alex, down. we
Piff,
don't
you
have
have
to
a
use
roof
this
light.
thing.
This is crazy. Your setup is amazing.
Down,
Move
Alex.
into
down.
shot.
Oh my
Move into
God,
shot.
give
It's
me
like-
a-
I'll move it a shot. There we go. That's my coaster.
I love it.
Oh, I was moving to you.
Piff, do you realize there are people doing, being like, hey, I'm going to do my Instagram live, and then they're going like this with their hand for an hour? You have a full setup. This is amazing. I love it.
Jade, I'm going to buy you 12 coasters.
I don't want any coasters in the house because it's just
Aight?
more crap.
And I'm going to buy more plates for you, Jade.
More
The
coasters.
things that go under the plates. What are they called?
Placemats.
Placemats.
We
I'm going to
don't
buy, Jade, I'm going to buy you placemats and coasters because you know what, honey? I love you more than putting down a
but
cup
okay,
on a
but you got.
surface.
I don't care if
Piff,
you put a
Piff, I'll
cup
do
on
you
the
one better.
surface. All
Piff, I'll
I
do you
say.
one better. Wrap the whole kitchen in tarps.
Yes,
No,
Jade.
no.
That's how much I love you.
it.
I will cover the
That's
whole
all you
Okay,
kitchen.
but you know what's so funny is he's trying to be Piff
No fuss,
so
no muss.
bad right now, and it's so funny because it's just like you are who you are, and you know this, and that's the reason we've survived as long as we don't. I
We're working
am not.
on a relationship in this quarantine time. If you want the whole kitchen like a
I'm having
hazmat
no
area.
problem. I'm
If
having,
you want-
most men out there are going, shut up, Piff. Let her just speak because she actually has no problem with you.
Jake,
I have no problem.
I'm
You're-
trying to make your life better here.
Oh my God, you're fine.
People will come over and they're going to be like, do you cut your own cows to get meat from it? And then you'll be like, no, we just had a problem with cups on the counter.
Well, no, it's just, basically for the third time, let me try to finish this again. I know it's the Piff show, but let me finish. When I said you are who you are, and men are men, and they are who they are, you cannot change a deep-rooted something that's so deep-rooted in you. Like, one, you've never picked up anything.
Never.
You've never vacuumed.
Nope.
You've never done this. The first time I
believe
ever
it.
went to your house, it was disgusting. There was a pile of dog shit in front of
Excuse me.
in front
Excuse
of the
me.
door.
In my defense.
Let me finish.
In
Let
my
me
defense.
finish.
Inside or outside,
Let me
Jade?
finish.
Inside or outside?
Inside, because what
Okay,
happened
inside,
was...
but hold on.
No, I don't think... You finish, and then I would just like to put a flag in a dog, Pope. Come back, go. You finish. You finish, Dave.
So what you said to me is, please don't judge.
Yes.
And I said, I'm not going to judge. All
And you
right?
didn't.
And I didn't. I walked in. Stuff was everywhere. You had nowhere to sit. The only thing that was kind of clean was the bedroom. The bathroom was disgusting, but the bed
The
was
magic
clean.
happens.
Yeah.
But it was disgusting. I did not judge. I didn't say anything. I said, okay, so he's not messy. He's a slob. There's a difference.
Yes.
There's messy and there's a slob. You are a slob.
And what
so
did I
then
do,
when
Jade?
we decided when you secretly moved into
I moved in 3
my
weeks later to
amazing
Jade's house. Because it was much nicer than
And I-
mine. Mine had like dog
Yes.
shit all over the door. It was horrific.
Now, I love
who would
having
live,
things.
Who would live such a way?
Oh, it
Yes.
was...
And it's okay. That's who you were. But I love having things nice and neat and organized. And I love living in a beautiful setting. And I like to make it nice and
It's
comfortable.
very nice.
for
That's
you.
why I moved into your house. You didn't move
Yes,
into my house.
but I
Now-
also learned
Yes.
when you were there, like, you just kicked off your shoes anywhere you wanted to
Yes,
go and this and
yes.
that. Now, this person that means a lot to me taught me something. That 10 seconds of, okay, I walk, I see your shoes there. Is it worth an argument over those shoes since I'm already walking that direction just to pick them up and move them and let it be? It's not worth an argument
Right.
over shoes when there's so
And
much
that's how we've
goodness
survived 5
in our
years.
relationship and there's so much. If I got upset at the fact that you just leave your plate wherever you're eating and
Anywhere.
don't pick it up,
I just let it go.
then we would not be together.
Now, here's the
so
thing.
I pick it up. So let me tell you how
Oh, my
you
God.
did correct things. So what I did, and he did correct them, and it was amazing. I asked in a very nice way. I said, when you can, no rush, try when you can. If you can take your clothes and just make it to the hamper. If they make it in there, I love it. If they don't, I understand you're very busy.
By hamper, she
and
means
you're
bonfire
trying.
that she
But
started
he
outside.
started getting
'Cause she hates my...
But
what?
you started getting him in the hamper. You
No, I
don't
do.
it every day, but he does do it once in a while.
Yeah.
And that's what counts. He gave it a
Yeah.
shot. He tried. And
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. You tried.
Now listen, about this dog shit. What happened was that I had a job where people would feed the dog a lot, and then he would get diarrhea, and
So
it doesn't
gross.
matter how many times I took him outside, he would end up shitting by the front door. That's what would happen, all right? And then when he would do that, I would get in my car, I would go to Home Depot, I would hire a steam cleaner, I would return to my house, I would fill the steam cleaner with water, and I would steam clean the front door. Then I would take the whole steam
we
cleaner
go.
back down to my car. I lived on the 21st floor at this point, so that was an ordeal. I would put the steam cleaner back in my car, I would take it back to Home Depot, I would come back, and by the time I got back, the dog would shit in my front door again. So I go back to Home Depot, get the steam cleaner again, repeat the cycle.
But do you remember what I said to you would have been easier for you, which is okay, you didn't know. What you should have done, based on the fact that it's the same place, you know he's going to go there constantly,
Yes.
you should have either done
I tried that.
potty pads
I tried
or
it.
plastic.
I
And
tried
that way,
it.
if he goes on it, you just wrap it
No,
up and you dump it.
no, he doesn't. He just goes
Just,
near it.
just like the kitchen, you wrap up the front hallway just like the kitchen for the cup ring.
Listen, the only thing that I found that stopped him from doing it was when his poop was already there, dried, and he was
So
like,
he left
I've
it.
done this already.
So that
and
is why-
eventually the smell goes away.
But
so.
that is why I stepped over poop to get into
It was
the
a moat.
apartment.
It was a moat.
But you
It was
got
very
your,
medieval.
You got your
A
deposit
love
back on that
story
apartment, too.
as old as time.
Yes, and Jade got me my deposit back on that apartment because she came in when I moved and we moved the dog out, you hearing this? When you left.
He doesn't give a crap right now.
When you left.
Literally a crap.
When you left, when we got rid of you, then Jade came in, steam cleaned the whole thing from the ground up, and I got my full deposit back. Jade, this is what I'm saying.
I'm very OCD, Jared. I love everything in a very, very nice thing. Now, we have an office here at the house, though, and that's his office. I don't care what he does in there. I really don't.
That's his room. That's
his world, and I
cave.
think in a relationship you have to have your worlds. You have to know when it's okay to be on the other side of the house and your partner's on the other side and you're quiet and you're not talking to each other.
I like that Jade
fine.
is about compromise. I like that.
Yes.
Oh, she's the best.
So you have to understand that. I have a little sign that says, sleeping or this or that, and it's a joke that, I can put on a door and go, I'm going to go take a bubble bath and I'm going to have some girl time. But then after girl time, we're going to have some sexy time because I'm going to be feeling it.
You're going to be ready to go.
Yes.
The incense is going.
Yes, he
Let
knows.
the dragon out of the cave.
And at the same time, I think the most important thing is, of course, Piff the Magic Dragon. He's always in his natural dragon skin. He's always naked. And he dances naked quite a bit.
All right.
Totally helps.
Let's just move on. Okay? Jade, I'm saying to you, I'm making a pledge that I will buy an entire
I don't want
tarpaulin to cover our kitchen, and those surfaces will remain blemish-free. Jared, I got a trick to show you.
Oh, Jared.
Please.
You ready?
But you never told Jared what my favorite saying is about exes.
Oh, yeah. When an ex is... When
somebody's
an ex, kill them and bury them in a ditch.
No, the past is the past. All he sees is the back of your ass. If it wasn't healthy and all that, just keep moving forward. Just let him stare at your ass.
Jade burns the ground behind her as she goes in relationships. Over here is a board with 4 different bulbs in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 switches that match the bulb. So look, the red switch does the red bulb, all right? This came in the mail yesterday. Look, the green one does the green one. The blue one does that one. The yellow one does that one. Now, Jared, I'm going to unscrew these bulbs, and you tell me where you want them to go.
Okay. Put the blue with the yellow.
Okay, hang on. It takes...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm still unscrewing the bulbs, all right?
I'm so excited. This is amazing.
All right, blue goes in the yellow slot. Okay.
Where do you want the green one?
Red with the green. Yeah.
Green with the blue.
Green with the blue. Okay, yellow with the red. All right.
Yellow
now,
with the red.
the bulbs are switched places. All right. Look.
It's my favorite new trick.
The yellow is next to the red. Blah, 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 blah. But, still, when I press the yellow switch, the yellow lights up. Look at that. When I press the red switch, the red lights up. The green... Wait, it's not screwed in. There we go. The green lights up. And the blue. Look, the blue lights up as well. Look
this is
at
amazing.
that. Yeah. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, Piff, this is a fascinating 15 minutes in a Las Vegas magic show. But what happens if you take off the covers of the switches? So now we've got color-free switches. Where do you want this cover to go? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
1.
All right, I put this switch over here. Yeah, the yellow switch.
3.
Okay, that's it. The red switch.
4.
Okay, and the green switch has to go here. All right, even though we've now changed the bulbs and the switches around, look at that. The yellow switch still... Oh, yes, every single switch still works.
I love it. I love it.
I learned that last night, just to do on the show.
Oh, my God.
Listen.
He's so proud of himself.
Great.
Now, see, this is Jared. See,
You really know how to turn us on.
yes, exactly. You beat me to
Preach.
the punch. I love it. But this is what I love. I get a man dragon, magic dragon,
And
but I
dragon.
also get a child at the same time.
And you get a lot of coasters.
And now I'm going to get a lot of coasters. But I have to admit, yes, it's not like everything is always like
Where's my close-up, Alex?
perfect. We do have moments, but I've learned how to compromise, and I've learned how to do
Everything
those
is
moments
perfect, Jade.
because he's so amazing. He really is.
Everything is perfect.
It's pretty perfect.
And if you want a Piff
it
the Magic
really
Dragon
is.
coaster. 1 year, Jared.
I'm lucky.
we didn't know what to get for like our agents and our managers and their assistants as gifts. So we got these coasters commissioned at great expense. There was like $30 for 4 of them. And we got one for every single person who... I think this is unfair.
Your assistant was like, great, I get to look at the dog I pick up the crap of.
Yes, exactly. So, Jared, let me tell you what I did.
We got all these. We got all these, and yeah, they were furious.
They were pretty mad.
Furious. They were like, we'd rather have an Amazon gift card.
The $30.
Oh, wait,
yeah.
But they got coasters, so it doesn't leave a ring on their desk.
I was like, how is this not a great gift? My manager, Lee, was just like, this is unbelievable. I can't. And also, when they arrived, they were all broken.
And then what did Lee say to you? You should have let Jade pick the gift.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah. But, Jared, you know what I used to do with my parents when I was younger? I did once when I was a child, my parents were having a moment and they were fighting against each other. They were like arguing and they were upset about a few things. And are you having fun?
Yeah, it was seriously setting fire to the desk.
I know, I can smell it. So when I was a child, I had these clown noses and my parents were having a moment and I went and I made them put their clown noses on, and this lasted throughout life. It's nothing we've brought into our relationship. It could actually be really funny, but they'd have to be able to argue with each other with the clown noses. And if somebody cracked up first, then the argument wasn't worth it and it was done.
It's really funny that story could have gotten so dark so quickly.
I know. It didn't.
Like you were like, never seen a clown.
Oh, my God.
It's so good. But,
right.
yeah, so, if you're ever having a hard time, just put on a clown nose and pile into a Volkswagen. See what happens.
Now,
I'm gonna do
Jared,
that.
I'd like to say thank you for helping Jade and I.
Went absolutely nowhere that I thought this
Our
would go
relationship
today.
is stronger
Such
because
a
of you.
pleasure.
Our relationship has never been stronger. Has it not, Jade?
My God.
Come on.
That's why I was here, to bring you two closer together.
I was really
I'm so happy to help.
I know Jared's, Q&A on it, and I was looking for some really deep-rooted, questions.
Well,
and
we
got
there.
Vegas.
No, we got there, Jade.
I got too drunk, and
You
I
and I-
accidentally put on my affliction shirt and did both my wife and her best friend, It's like,
Jade, you and I made some real progress today. And I'd like to thank Jared
oh,
and
Jared.
all the viewers for giving Jade and I this time to deepen our relationship and emerge stronger from this quarantine
Do you know
time.
where the safe is in the house?
No, she won't tell me where the safe is. She's got a safe in the house, apparently, that she puts stuff in and doesn't tell me where it is. My stuff.
That sounds like an episode.
It's where she keeps the clown noses.
I keep the clown noses in there and anything else that I might have to bury you with one day. The list of things that drive me crazy. You know what, though? There is one thing that drives me crazy.
Good. You
There
just had your
is.
What is
There
it?
is, though.
What is it?
It's when you shave. I'm not the only one. Lindsay, Natalie, all of your staff. This is the one thing that
What have I
drives everyone
started?
crazy.
What have I
He
started in?
shaves, Jared, and he shaves and he leaves it in the dressing room sink everywhere. And that's the sink that people go and...
How do you shave up your shavings?
Just rip some.
I don't. I'm with you. I don't think it's meant to go in the sink. This is why you have a sink.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Where
go in
else
the
did he
sink. It goes
shave?
everywhere.
It
but
goes in the sink.
It goes everywhere. No, it's
My-
on top of the
mom-
sink. It's on the
my
side
mom,
of the sink.
My mom, my whole life living at home, my mom would go, "You get the bathroom so wet when you take a shower," and I'd be like, "That's what happens with a shower. People get wet."
Okay, but
What are we talking
Jared,
about?
do you dry yourself before you get out of the shower, or do you just get out of the shower just soaking wet and just walk through the bathroom?
No, I don't. What do you think? I'm a crazy person? I get out of the shower and I stand on the bath mat.
No,
On the bath mat.
He is so full
I
of
stand
crap.
on the bath mat.
He gets out of the shower.
The bath
does
mat is
not
out of the
even
shower.
pat himself. He just gets out of the shower
Oh.
and then just walks. And there's water.
My girlfriend says I dry off like a dog. I get out of the shower and I go, and I'm like, that's not what I do. That's not what I do.
It's so good. It's so good. So we're going to have, I thought maybe what we could do to make it fun, because I'm always trying to figure out how to make things work, that we can have, sexy pat down time where we both get out of the shower and pat each other
Oh my
down.
God, this is.
Here's what you do. We cover the shower, the bathroom in a tarp. A full plastic bathroom.
We can get a discount.
Now you
all
have
right?
a whole, we gotta do, now, yeah, the more we buy, the cheaper it
Oh,
gets.
my God, let's
so
just
now you
put-
have a bathroom covered in tarp, a
fake
kitchen
grass.
covered in tarp.
Fake grass. We'll just put fake grass
It's a lot
in
cheaper
the
than tarp.
bathroom. It is.
Yeah,
just
show the
fake
grass, Alex.
and everything will just go in the grass.
Yeah, look,
I'm with you.
I was faced with putting carpet on this fake grass, and I put down
We
fake
put fake grass.
I
$80
love it.
for this
I love
whole
it.
area.
Fantastic.
Isn't it
Love it.
great?
Value, isn't it?
I want to
right.
hang out with Jared longer. He's fun.
No, he's got to go. We've all got to go.
Okay.
We're doing 2
And
of these
I
shows
got
a
up.
day.
I actually woke up and got up. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I get up every morning at 8 a.m. I just don't feel like getting crazy.
Yeah,
Jess.
Jade is not often on this morning show. Because
Once
it
a
takes
week.
a
Once a
long
week.
time to get ready.
It doesn't take that long. An hour.
So you were this week's reason, Jared. Jared, thank you very much.
Thank
You can subscribe to the J Train podcast. Get
Yes.
Always a Momma Bear. It's the best special I've heard for ages.
Thanks.
Go
Yeah,
to
why is there a
jaredfreid.com.
Mama
Follow
Bear?
Jared everywhere. What?
Why?
We're done, Jade.
So
Time's
weird
up.
when
It's
women
time's
do
up.
that.
All right, now we're gonna
I just leave.
go to our closing credits, which we don't have. So instead, we're just gonna be like, okay.
I
let's
can
end the
take it
show.
out.
Go take it out.
Jared! We are going now. We are going now. Bye, guys.